over 50 million views. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show. The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
I hope you hang your mother. This country sucks! This place sucks! CNN masturbated all fucking day. Dude, I will eat your fucking asshole out and then spit it into your mouth, baby bird style. Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass! I want to kill myself! If I think it sucks, I tell you!
The Joe Cronin Show.
And then God told Amy Sakura to never march down to the ring with a fake microphone pretending to be fat lesbian Freddie Mercury. That's what God told Amy Sakura. That's what God told Amy Sakura. Amy Sakura in that match. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my SmackDown review for Friday, November 2015. Wait a minute. It's 2015? Leah!
This is Wardlow from AEW, and you're watching The Joe Cronin Show.
A wrestling podcast with attitude.
You gotta bring it to me, Wardlow! Give me that! Blumpkin! Cunt! Pussy and juice! It's the SmackDown review on the night of Monetize This!
Y'all know about that Blumpkin cunt pussy? Here we go. You got that Blumpkin. You got that Blumpkin pussy juice. That fucking cunt, that fucking juice is on the loose. That pussy screws all of the men. Blumpkin, cunt, pussy, juice once it's in my mouth, I'll swallow all your juice. Blumpkin, fucking cunt, pussy juice. That cunt is on the loose, that pussy juice. I want that Blumpkin cunt, pussy juice. Nom 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 nom. Blumpkin cunt, pussy juice. All I want in the mouth. I can't take all of it. It's dripping down my mouth so wet.
This is what I do while I wait for everybody to get in here, because the notification hasn't gone out yet.
It's all I want from you. I smell it from there. I eat through your underwear. I nibble it up, I gobble it all. I make your pussy and your panties fall. I wanna withdraw your fucking cunt. Your beaver meat is on my front. I fucking lick it up my tongue. Blumpkin, cunt, pussy juice. That's all I fucking want from you. Your Blumpkin, your cunt, your pussy juice. Oh, your pussy's the size of a goddamn moose. I want it so bad I can taste it from here. I wanna munch it all, munch your rear. I wanna munch every part of you. 'Cause I want that cunt.
All right, guys, what's up? Enough of the vulgarity. We are getting ready for Monetize This tonight on my other channel. Come on over there. Tonight is going to be interesting, to say the least, on Monetize This. Somebody's going to win points, and the points matter a lot because of the Monetize This belt returning soon in a couple weeks to be defended for the first time in a long time as it makes its return from Canada. The Monetize This championship up in Canada on the waist of S.Dollar, and then OKFabe winning the belt will get to hold the belt when it gets here. It's going to be amazing. Monetize This tonight. Here's a little bit of S.Dollar holding on to the Monetize This belt. Episode 238 tonight of Monetize This will take place from the Corrupted Nation YouTube channel, baby. But we got Smackdown tonight. Phone lines are now open. What's up? Anybody can call. We'll be able to take your call because I don't have... As long as I don't have other people on the call with me, we can take calls all night long. This will be a short SmackDown review so I can get to getting the video up for Monetize This and getting all that together. But man, SmackDown really, to me, sucked. I didn't really enjoy much of it. A couple of them, I swear to God, if I have the hiccups right now, I'm going to flip the fuck out. I'm going to flip the fuck out if I have the hiccups right now. Like, seriously. Seriously. Nick, you got 30 seconds, baby. What's up?
This isn't Nick. This is Ricardo.
Oh, same area code. Ricardo. What's going on, Ricardo?
Nah, I'm just joking. This is actually Nicholas. I'm just joking.
Oh, my God. You totally got me. All right, we'll see you later. So Shorty G and Mustafa Ali versus Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. That match opened up the night. It was goofy as fuck as a gigantic dog comes to the ring after a long-winded promo from Crown Cocksucker. I call him the Crown Cocksucker, Baron Corbin. The Crown Cocksucker, Baron Corbin, went off for a long time on the mic with everybody else in the ring, having a good old time, a good old chat, a long promo, and it was quite funny a little bit, but it was stupid. Then Dog Show comes out, probably Road Dogg dressed like that again. And I'm laughing at the chat, just finally heard the part where I hung up on Nick. Yeah, so the opening wasn't very good. Then we had Basketball Man. I'm just going to call him fucking Basketball Man, and he's fucking running around like an idiot out there trying to do his best. You know, back in the day, the Ninja Turtles had an episode where they played basketball, and then they released a whole line of Ninja Turtles that would wear basketball outfits, and they even had the basketball, and they were like, the Basketball Ninja Turtles. They were like released in like 1991 or 1992. And oh my God, dude, that's exactly what Gable looks like. He reminds me of the fucking basketball Ninja Turtles. 870's on the phone. What's up, 870?
What's up?
What's up, baby? What do you got?
What did you think of tonight's show?
Let's go to the donations and see if they're retarded.
Super Chat Party.
Don Cherry is a Canadian legend in 2019ism. Got him. Jordan Miles is the unstable Jussie.
I agree.
Smollett Sasha should have been aborted. Joe and Jake are beasts.
Welcome to the world where if you're Don Cherry and you say something about a poppy, you get fired from your job. But if you're Jussie Smollett and you lie about white men tying you up with Trump hats in the middle of the night in Chicago, where they would certainly be killed for wearing those hats, you get rewarded for lying about racism and homophobic stuff, and you get patted on the back like, hey, man, go do it again. Maybe you can start a race war next time. But yeah, Don Cherry is a fucking legend, and fuck you, CBC, and fuck you, with Justin Trudeau doing blackface, but pointing the blame at everybody else. Fuck the Prime Minister of Canada. Hope Justin Trudeau breaks his legs.
Both 2K and WWE 2K Facebook page has just been hacked.
Good. Fuck them, and they deserve it. Casey is raw. Thank you for the $2. Casey is raw. They deserve it, those motherfuckers.
Super Chat Party.
Just wait for the blue light for Bray versus Bryan.
Oh, my God, dude. Zach Connor, thanks for the $1.99. I didn't even think of that. I swear to God, if I see that fucking light again, I'm going to flip the fuck out. I am going to flip the fuck out. I will just turn it off. I won't even watch it. And I will literally do the review, and I'll say, what happened, guys? Because I'm not reviewing it. Because I can't review it with that fucking period blood light shining down on those fucking poor sons of bitches who have to compete in that fucking goddamn environment. Unbelievable. No thank you. I'm out on that shit. No way am I dealing with that shit. God damn it. Slob is probably missing tonight because it's Friday night now, so he is all of a sudden elsewhere for the last 8 weeks. But I'm sure Slob would love to show up at some point.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick. Yeah.
I have no idea who is heel and who is face. This show was total crap to the core. WWE, a $1 billion wrestling company, lacks the basics of entertainment. Vince, you must be ashamed of yourself. 1/10.
Whoa!
Super Chat Party.
Play a Cheeks Poppin' next.
Ass cheeks poppin'. All right, Bry Guy, it's coming up for you next. But first, I got to get Omar on the board. He is the largest donator of the stream. We are going to talk more about SmackDown in just a second here. We have my biggest show ever created on this channel coming up in about 1 hour on my other channel. If you don't want to miss the insanity, you need to make sure you're subscribed to my other channel, Corrupted Nation. Yes, Monetize This was always here on this channel, and every once in a while we went to a different channel when things happened. But you got to make sure you subscribe to my other channel, Corrupted Nation, and you tune in tonight at 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S., for Monetize This, episode 238. I promise you it will be much better than SmackDown. We won't talk wrestling, but we will talk about gargling chocolate from inside of another man's ass. And all kinds of other things. It'll be amazing. Omar, thank you so much for being the top donator. Let's go to a call right now. 585 is on the phone.
Joe, what the fuck was this shit tonight? What the fuck was this bullshit with this opening segment? And Joe, let me ask you something.
Went on
Did
forever.
you spot the botch I sent you on Twitter?
Wait a minute.
They fucked up Braun Strowman's weight.
What did they say?
When his weight I searched on Google is 385, but they botched it and it came up 285 pounds like a bunch of fucking cocks.
Wait a minute. They announced his weight that way, or they actually showed it?
They actually showed it, Joe.
Well, they're retarded. I mean, they thought AJ Styles was the wrong champion. I mean, you know, Kevin Dunn has, what it is Kevin Dunn a long time ago made love to a young person, and that person said he would come forward and expose Kevin Dunn if he didn't give him a job. So Kevin Dunn made him the graphics producer in the truck, so you got to give him credit.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, what the fuck is WWE thinking, though? They're dumbasses. Big-time fucking dumbasses.
I agree, man. This show was terrible tonight.
1 out of 10 for me, Joe.
Whoa.
That's all I got.
Wow, thank you, man, for the call. Appreciate that. 1 out of 10 from him. Holy shit. What is going on in the world? 1 out of 10. I'd probably give tonight like maybe a 2 or a 3 out of 10. But yeah, maybe a 2. Yeah, it's not very good. It doesn't even matter at that point. 908's on the phone. Hello, 908.
Yeah, what's up? The only saving grace for this fucking show was Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan segment. That's it.
I don't think it
Rest
saved
of
it, but it was the only.
sucked ass.
I agree with you. That was the best part of the show, and it was the last 5 minutes. Daniel Bryan was cutting promos again. I feel like they're gonna try to make him unlikable since they know people love Bray Wyatt. You know.
I don't know where they're going with it, but I know that the only saving grace was this segment and Bailey's fake ass. That's it. The rest of it sucked.
Fuck
The rest
yeah,
of
man.
it sucked.
Get that bubbly ass.
Anyways.
I want that bubbly ass to
Yeah,
like
that's
engulf my
bubbly.
face.
Yeah, that's the only way to show. That's the only thing that's better on SmackDown than AEW is women's division.
I agree, man.
Cheeks are better there.
The cheeks
So-
are better, and the girls are better. They're better. They're even better than the AEW girls right now. AEW is a mess. Thank you for the call, man. As far as women's division go, that was the only thing. That was the other thing I liked was all the women having the match. Like I was like, good for them to be out here because they're at least like wrestling. You know what I mean? Like AEW's women right now are a mess, and I love AEW. Don't get me wrong, I love them. But God, Amy Sakura fucking with her fucking, hey, I'm Freddie Mercury. Like, and then I'm going to do a bunch of shit nobody cares about. And then having, you know, fucking Rio is like 80 pounds, and she's just, I don't get it. It's all a mess, man, over there. But yeah, so that's one thing I noticed was like how much I thought the women's division tonight, I was like, man, they seem like they're women's wrestlers, and they're there. Like, that seems pretty good. As opposed to being lost when I've been watching Wednesdays. It's like the opposite of everything else, though. Then everything else on Wednesdays is way better than what you get on WWE. SmackDown, this show was trash, though. AEW shit on SmackDown as far as I'm concerned. They took a shit on SmackDown. This show sucked tonight. I bet you this show tonight does a 2.1. I bet you this does 2,100,000 tonight. And I told you that AEW would do about 950,000. They did. And NXT would do about 700,000 something. They did. You know, and again, next week, the AEW and NXT numbers are going to go down. I'll tell you that right now. Next week, NXT and AEW, the numbers are going to go down a little bit. And that depends on what WWE does. If WWE does something big with NXT, then those numbers could go up or stay the same. But definitely AEW's numbers will probably come down next week to about 800,000, and WWE's numbers will probably fade down to the low 700,000 or 690s. That's what I believe is going to happen next Wednesday. There's my prediction. Write it down. Come yell at me if I'm wrong. Come praise me if I'm right. Whatever. I deserve it. I will take it. I will take it up the ass.
Sweet and juicy.
Oh, good God, Tommy. What in the fuck? God damn it, Tommy. That's disgusting, bro. Let me have a fucking sip of water before.
Suck off.
Oh, good God.
Suck off.
But anyway, monetize this is coming up. All right, let's play some more donations. The donations seem to be a little more on the ball of what's going on here. And I do appreciate them, guys. You guys are badasses. You guys are so fucking badass. Let me tell you this, motherfuckers. Let me tell you this right now. Finally, I got off the phone with YouTube earlier, and I talked to everybody. I fucking reached out to Boogie. I reached out to everybody I knew, and I said, motherfucker. And finally, YouTube. And I said, I need every bit of help I can get to fund this show and fund these channels and to what I'm doing. I reached out to YouTube. I now finally have memberships available coming. They're available. I haven't put them all together yet, so they're not out yet. But they will be out. Starting next week, you will be able to become a member of the channel. You'll have special badges. You know, you'll get the green highlight on your name. You'll have like the monetize this belt, kind of like my gaming channel. You'll have my face, Leah's face after certain months. All these goofy fucking icons and badges. If anybody has any stills of me or goofy pictures of me, feel free to email me, joecronshow@yahoo.com, or message me on Twitter, and I will take a look at them if you have ideas, and I will add one or two of your ideas that I like to the badges. It can be something, or the gifts or the badges that you'll be able to communicate with when you sign up to be a member. You know what I mean? But I know a lot of you guys are already supporting a million other ways. A lot of you guys are members and subscribers on Twitch. Some of you for free on Twitch. It pays me. Some of you guys are already patrons and stuff like that. So, like, there's a million things to pay for and do, and I get it. If you can't do it, like, whatever. But it will be something fun for maybe some of you out there that don't give a shit about Patreon for some reason. I don't know why you wouldn't want 30 hours of bonus content a month for $5 a month. I don't understand why you wouldn't do that if you were doing other things. But if you were like, I'm just doing too many things, I'm not doing that, well, don't worry about it. But if you want and you don't do that other shit, and you want to click the member thing, it should be visible next week, I believe. You'll have all the icons, all the bullshit. We'll have a couple live streams with members only. It'll be a lot of fun, blah, blah, blah. And then there's my website stuff. That's not, we don't have to worry about that unless YouTube implodes with all these new rules. Anyway, back to SmackDown review. There's my little PSA for myself. And hope you didn't get pissed off at me for ranting about that too long, but it's another way to help the channel. If not, just hit those like buttons, share the videos everywhere, tell people about the shows, and do whatever you can. I don't know.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly?
Robbie Hyde's in the house. How you doing, Robbie?
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Gave a spelling test to my class today.
Nice.
One of the words was Tommy. To my surprise, one of the students wrote fuckface instead.
Oh, Robbie Hyde. Your students are horrible.
It is fucking hard.
Oh, Jesus. Come on, man. Come on.
Suck off.
What did you guys think of the blue belt tonight? Everybody like the blue belt? Anybody like that blue belt out there? Not a lot of people liking that blue belt?
Shit bomb.
We'll see.
What did you think of tonight's show? Me? It was pretty decent.
Joel Boykin. What's up, Joel? How you doing, man? I didn't really like tonight, man. I got to be honest with you. I thought there was some nice little matchups, and it was a fun show for the crowd, I think. And thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum. If you loved tonight's show, that's cool, man. I am so happy if you loved the show. Like, I wish I could be you, but I didn't really like tonight's show. It was a fun show for the audience and maybe for casuals. I feel like casuals and the live audience were like, okay, that was kind of cool. But for normal people watching...
Shit bomb?
I don't think so.
The UK have been fucked over wrestling-wise. We can't watch A-Live or any of this backstage shit WWE do. Anyway, love you, brother, your brother from an English mother.
I have seen this, Alan Samways, and I am so sorry to you guys. Canada in some places has been screwed over as well. There's even people on the west coast of the U.S. that are screwed with times and satellite and things like that. Alan Samways, thank you as always for hitting me up with that $5 shit bum. Longtime listener. And a big shout out to Jacob, Big Fuego Jacob, going up to the 50 spot on Patreon. Holy shit.
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete. I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers.
You're damn right.
I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
I'll bite your fucking head off.
Joe, WTF happened with Seth Rollins and Grim and you?
J. Carlos 7 times. What's up, J. Carlos? How you doing, man? What happened? Wow, that's old news. I mean, that was like a week ago. You just saw that now? Yeah, the bottom line is people have been saying to me for years that Seth was a dick in person and a dickhead in real life. And I always kind of went, yeah, whatever. You know, yeah, maybe sometimes wrestlers are dicks. They're fucking busy. You're going up to them, whatever. So I just kind of wrote it off like, I don't care, whatever. And, you know, somebody recently told me that they didn't enjoy their interaction. I was like, all right, whatever. I don't cover that. I'm not going to get into it. And then I saw Grimm's video where Seth treated him like shit. Like, he was clearly annoyed by him. And, you know, you could argue that Grimm is annoying and stuff like that, but he really didn't do anything bad. It's not that bad what he did at all. And Seth should have been like, you always get me, you fat idiot. Like, and he should have signed his thing and been like, there you go, man. You can watch Grimm if you want, but watch me in the WWE ring because he's, like, out of shape and stuff. I'm, like, legit, like, the biggest athlete in the world, the best athlete in the world. Cool, Grimm. Or maybe he could have done something that wasn't so heelish. You know, he could have just said, I love Grimm. Love you, Grimm. Yeah, man, cool. Like, I'll sign it. You see that guy, punch him in the throat or whatever. All right, Grimm. Give him a hug or something. You know, he could have came off cool, but he comes off like a dick, and he was a real prick in the video. So I was like, all right. So I made a video shitting on him, and I told Seth in the video that, like, dude, I like you, Seth. I was someone who pulled for you back in the day. Tyler Black, whatever the case is. You know, I make some jokes, but you know, I meant what I said, calling him a prick and shithead in the video. I don't think Seth Rollins is always a prick and shithead, but I think in those videos and in some of those cases he is. And I don't take back anything I said. And Seth saw the whole video because Seth tweeted out, I watched all 8 minutes of it where you call me a shithead and a prick. I don't mean to, like, actually make him feel bad, but I wanted him to see how the perception that's out there. And I get that he doesn't understand that I am a fan of him. I'm a 35-year-old dude. This guy's younger than me. You know what I mean? I wrestled before Seth. You know, it's not like but I appreciate him. He was my favorite member of the Shield as far as wrestling goes. Dean Ambrose was my favorite as far as promo and his character and stuff like that. But recently, Seth has been really bad, like with just this whole vibe. He needs to go heel, but I think he's a good heel. Yeah, so anyway, he got pissed off. He wrote that. To Seth's credit, he didn't block me on Twitter. I'm surprised he didn't block me. I almost think he didn't block me on Twitter because I mentioned on the video, like, well, now he's going to block me on Twitter, but oh well, that sucks because I do, whatever. So it is what it is. And then Grim is a fat tard, and that's about it. That's all that happened, dude. That's basically it. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm cool with Grim. Me and Grim text every day. You know what I mean? Fuck, I'll break the kayfabe on that, Not every day. We don't text every day. We text every once in a while. We text. We're cool. It's all good, man. I had death threats from so many 13-year-olds. It was unbelievable. They were like, I'll kill you. Like, if you talk about Grim like this, you're a loser, you fucking old shithead. And I'm like, dude, Grim's like 8 years older than me, you idiot. And they're like, oh, I'm going to tell someone you called a 13-year-old an idiot. And I'm like, I don't know how old you are. You're calling me a cocksucker on Twitter, and I told you to go fuck yourself, and now you're telling me, I'm 13. I don't fucking know. Don't call people cocksuckers, you little fuck. No, I don't know. So it was really funny, man. But I can't hold up the work any longer, We're going to monetize this in a little while. I thought SmackDown was like, they rolled stuff out there. The crowd was kind of into some things. But man, when that fucking dog came out, I just went, fucking, here we go. Here we fucking go. When I had to listen to Corbin speak for as long as I had to listen to him speak. And then this goddamn dog comes out. And I'm just like, I want to be dead.
Super chat.
We got Yen coming in. Holy shit.
Best SmackDown of the year, 10 out of 10. Love you, Joe.
Lewis M., thank you very much for the yen, man. I can't even tell if you're joking. I'm assuming you're kidding. I'm definitely assuming you're kidding. Arigato, ohayou gozaimasu. Domo. But I'm assuming you're kidding. But either way, thank you for the yen. I really appreciate that. Coming from all the way over there in Japan. And we love you in Japan, if you're listening. Anywhere in Asia, to be honest. South Korean, Asia, North Korean, Vietnamese, South Vietnamese, whatever. Cambodia, Africa. You're in the Middle East, got a lot of people in Egypt listening. South Africa, Canada, Britain, UK, Scotland, Ireland.
What the fuck the point is, Vince? What the fuck the point is, Vince? What the fuck the point is, Vince?
From me was right. SmackDown is getting terrible on Fox. Not only that, I learned that AEW and NXT are 5-star classics as Raw and SmackDown are AIDS/HIV. Man, I am glad I didn't watch this show.
I don't know why you're saying he's right. I mean, everybody said this. Like, everybody said that it was going to be terrible. Nobody thought it was going to be good. I mean, nobody did. We all said, like, I told you this. Fox likes the show. Fox never said, like, whoa, what did we buy? What did we buy from these guys? We better fucking rethink this over. Like, we don't know what we got. Like, we don't know what this is. No, Fox knew exactly what they bought. They said, we love the show. They already know. So you saw them in the first week when they're all like, yeah, wrestling. They don't even know what they bought, dude. They just think it's great. Gatekeeper Drew. Or maybe that's Gatekeeper 0812. Subscribing on Twitch. Thank you, my friend. And Drew will be on Monetize this tonight, and we're going to murder him. No, just kidding. Thank you for 16 months in a row on Twitch. So which belt do you guys like better? I mean, the Universal belt looks better as a blue belt. It just does. It looks better as a blue belt. The red, I mean, was ugly as hell. For whatever reason, it just didn't work out. The white background looks okay. The blue background looks okay. But it's still a letdown that it's not something different. I will say that. I agree.
Sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania. I'm from sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania. Sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania.
Give it to me, Tommy.
WWE is retarded. I am done with this shit forever. I would rather watch a cream-pid rotten granny hairy pussy than SmackDown. Fuck this shit.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Cunt Angle, thank you for the $7. Hey, Botch Club's coming up with a donation soon. I tweeted them out earlier on YouTube. So go check out their bot. They've got some really good ones today on Instagram.
Super Chat Party.
What's up, Spaz Phoenix?
ID tear up Bailey's kitty like a Chinese food restaurant and then make dessert out of her. Double melon
God.
sister.
Jesus Christ. Spaz Phoenix, thank you for the $5, Canada. Spaz, your podcast is pretty good, man. I like it. The sound is fucked, you know what I mean? So you fix that. But you talking is good. So that's going to be good if you get the sound right. So, you can give your opinions and you're talking and stuff. You're not like some people are just learning how to talk, it feels like. It feels like you know how to talk, so that's good. That's a good thing. Spaz Phoenix podcast on Spotify. A lot of people have been listening to you donate for a long time. I'm sure they'd be interested to hear your voice by going to Spotify and looking up Spaz Phoenix's podcast under the name Spaz Phoenix. Unbelievable.
Super Chat Party.
Big Dill.
SmackDown was god-awful. I'd rather watch reruns of Monetize This featuring that 2 tons on. Fun Slob 95.
Oh, Big Dill Gherkins, thank you for the $4.99. Not to pat my own dick, but every day when I look at the old Monetize This numbers, like Monetize This episode 100, Monetize This episode 200, 150, 120, 85, whatever it is, there's people watching them all day, all the time. It's pretty fucking crazy. And like I said, man, Big Fuego Jacob just increased his producer level pledge of $25 up to $50. And by the way, I'm going to have the producers updated today again. I just didn't do that yesterday. I'm sorry. The producers will be updated. God knows we need you on Patreon. So that really means a lot to me. Thank you for the people that did that. That's nuts. That is nuts.
Yeah.
I wanna fuck Dakota Kai and Tegan Knox to comes out of their eyeballs.
Oh my God.
Joe, hit my music.
Suck
Oh my God.
off.
Oh my God. Oh God. Oh, why? Lex Luger, God. Good God, Lex Luger. What? Why would you say something like that?
Yes, it's WrestleMania 10! Lex Luger is ready to face Yokozuna for the WWF Heavyweight Championship. Lex Luger, look at that! Look at the abs on Lex Luger, my God! The entire state of New York is on their feet for the total package, Lex Luger!
Now he's in a wheelchair. All right, thank you very much for that.
Give it a hell yeah!
What's good, Stone Cold Cronin and the Real JD on YouTube? Jake Daddy DeMarco Joe, please play couple of my recent stuff and show the Wrestle Daily. Much love, let's go live together soon. Go Celtics tonight.
What are we doing? I'm so sorry, bro. I've been so busy. Botch Club, dude. I've been so busy, man. I keep fucking forgetting to hit you up, man. My bad, dude. I am not avoiding you. I love you, man. I want to do shit with you. We got to do shit. And we're right next to each other. We got to do a live podcast.
Yeah.
In person.
That blue belt actually looks badass. I fuck with it.
Looks pretty good.
2 middle fingers.
2 middle fingers. Big Fuego Jacob, the guy that just became the $50 patron. Shout out to Jacob, man. Thank you, Jacob, so much, man. Here's Botch Club's Instagram. Go check it out. They're almost at 24,000 followers. They have so many botches that you've never seen, and some that you have, and some that are done in a way that are so funny, reworked. You have to go look at Botch Club's botches on Instagram. Super check them out.
Omega is jobbing so that his Riho can keep belt.
Yeah, I think Omega is more worried about ruining that women's division over at AEW. He's been doing a really good job of burying that women's division. E. Gelfman. What up, Gelfman? Appreciate that, bro. Also another Patreon supporter. But yeah, not a big fan of Shorty G, Mustafa Ali, Robert Roode, Dolph Ziggler. They had a match that made the crowd kind of happy, so you got to give it to him there. I didn't appreciate it much. Shorty G, Mustafa Ali looking strong here at the end, and a crowd pleaser that would get people happy to go cheer. The King Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, mascot dog backstage stuff made me want to throw up on myself. Braun Strowman. I literally left to take a piss at this point to make food. Tag Team Championship, The Revival versus The New Day in a decent match in a way, but by DQ, New Day wins. Who gives a shit? It wasted my time, but it did show me what real tag team matches are like.
Oh,
until the end.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
I actually tried, Joe. I sat down to watch. Then Corbin and his dog sounds came on and I realized I value my life, so I hit the gym. Fun fact. WWE has a red, blue and yellow brand. So does Pokemon Go.
That's pretty funny, man. I never thought about that. They should partner up with that new game that's a piece of shit that's coming out. The Goon. The Goon. I hope you tune in to monetize this tonight. I think we're going to have a lot of interesting conversations tonight. Probably going to be talking a lot about weed since the dispensary that opened up near me, and I went to it the other day, and I got all this cool shit, man. It's unbelievable. Yeah, we'll probably be talking a little bit about that. A little bit of pot. New Day wins, but again, the tag team match at least made sense. I finally got to hear Jim Cornette today, and he did bury that Young Bucks match like I thought he would. Because I saw all this bullshit in the match. I'm like, this match makes no sense. As a tag match, this makes no sense. And so I knew Jim Cornette was going to bury it because I was burying it. And I don't normally bury Young Bucks matches. I'm usually like, oh, I'm really entertained by the Young Bucks. They're really funny and fun, and it's cool. But it makes, it's kind of just ridiculous, but whatever. At least it's entertaining, I suppose. But that match the other night was
a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff.
Bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
What a shit show that Fox paid $1 billion for. Can't believe that CM Punk came back just to talk about this shit.
Oh.
The US title looks great in blue, but holy fuck, I can't wait for monetize this tonight so I can't erase that dog segment from my mind.
I agree. Monetize this. The link is not up yet. I'm going to be creating it in the next few minutes and launching the video. So all of you watching this right now, you got to be live with me at 11 p.m. My wife, Leah, will be there. And she'll be in the nude. No, I'm just kidding. No, my wife, Leah, will be there. I'll be there. A lot of fun guests. JCS Army and family members are going to show up tonight, baby. So it's going to be a big party tonight on episode 238 of Monetize This. But it's happening over on my other channel, Corrupted Nation. Are you subscribed over there? You should be. It's for mature audiences only. So make sure that you're ready to be to hear some things that may hurt your little feelings. Oh my God. So if you're somebody that gets bothered by that type of stuff, you don't want to listen. But if you like the shock of vulgarity and then the casual everyday conversations and the fun and the comedy and the fights, then you're going to enjoy Monetize This tonight, I believe. Heavy Machinery versus Kevin Tibbs and Kip Stevens in a goofy enhancement match for the Heavy Machinery guys. Crowd was starting to fade at this point. Heavy Machinery gets the win. Yay for the enhancement. Bayley versus Nikki Cross happens, and that turns into bullshit, of course, and becomes this big fucking fuckery of a match that I couldn't give a shit about. Sasha Banks, Nikki Cross, Dana Brooke, and Carmella end up winning this match. I don't care to talk about it any further, but I'm happy to see Tegan Nox get to wrestle on SmackDown. For all she's been through with her knee injuries, her leg injuries, and all the other bullshit, I'm so happy that she got to do that, And this was just a nice little showcase for all the women, I believe, to get all the women on there, these different women, these different matchups. I feel like it should have been something we saw on a pay-per-view only, but whatever, we got it on SmackDown, I guess, and it is what it is. Nothing we can do about that now. Not a big fan of showing that there. And then, of course, the final segment was the only segment I would recommend anybody watch of SmackDown, which was Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan interacting. Daniel Bryan cutting a good promo. Bray Wyatt kind of cutting a weird Mr. Rogers promo back at him, at the same time interacting with the view screen. Daniel Bryan got really real and cool in Miz's face at one point, screaming at him. The blue belt was unveiled by Bray Wyatt challenged him to a match at Survivor Series that we all thought was going to happen. And the other day I was told it wasn't going to happen. Now it is going to happen. So it is going to happen. So we know Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, has a match with Daniel Bryan. So there we go. That's how I feel about that. And that's all I've got to say about that.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
What's up, Joe? Didn't watch tonight, haven't watched WWE in months. Fuck WWE, AU is better, but I'm excited for monetize this. If you're able to take calls tonight, I might call in and most likely will be drunk, lol.
I will try to take your calls. I think that there may still be a problem, but I will try to take calls. If you have a Skype name, I can definitely take your call. The problem is phone numbers still. There's still a problem with phone numbers. I hope we fix it. I'm not sure, but I'm out of here. Guys, I'm going now because I got to go get monetized this ready. We will be live at 11:15 or hopefully less. I am going to try to be live early if I can. 11:15 is the scheduled time, though, and I will have the video up soon for you guys. It's not up yet, but I will have it up soon for you. In the next 10 minutes or less, the video will pop up under my other account, Corrupted Nation. Join us tonight for Monetize This. If we get 700 live viewers, I'm going to cream pie myself. And I'm going to come. Sorry. Okay, I'll see you guys over there for Monetize This. Let's take a look back at some of the old Monetize This thumbnails. I give SmackDown tonight a 3 out of 10. Here's episode 235's thumbnail. Tonight is episode 238, by the way. Here's episode 237's thumbnail. Here's episode 234's thumbnail. Here's episode 230's thumbnail. How about episode 211's thumbnail? How about episode 104? 104's thumbnail. How about episode 203's thumbnail? It's just me and my wife and Bailey in a three-way. That's weird. How about episode 43's thumbnail? That's back in 2014. Wow. How about episode 125's thumbnail? All right, I'll see you guys over on Monetize This at 11:15 p.m. That's in about 35 minutes or so. See you there, guys. Thank you so much for donating. And give it up for the top donation during this quick SmackDown review. I believe it was The Man. No, it was Omar, but then it was KTN USA. I got to take it away from... I got to give it to KTN USA. We're going to reset it, though, for Monetize This. Yeah, it was KTN USA. You're right. He dropped a $9.99, I believe. Omar, thank you, though. KTN USA, you have my love. You have my pud. I'll see you on Monetize This. I'm really going this time. Thank you, KTN. And everybody else. Thank you.
Suck off.
That's right, they're nice tits.
That
They're
sounds
fucking beautiful. They're fucking wicked awesome, man.